All right, I am back with another episode for Seventh Continent. I think this is episode 3. Um, just to give you a little refresher, we've got a thunderstorm out here on this map tile. I did move the board down a little bit, which had me. I put the card from the investigate thing down here that just showed that you could swim off of the island that way. I returned that back to the box. Doesn't cost anything to do that action, and I'm not going to go back that way. We've got 3 stacks of food here. We did find a treasure map. We can take a peek at real quick. So if I see a terrain card that has like a little rock and a dead tree with some live trees, we'll do that to look for the treasure. Other than that, I think I'll just dive right in. But first, I was wondering if people could leave some comments down below. I'm kind of trying to figure out what curse to play next when I play through this. So if you've got some experience with Seventh Continent, if you could leave a comment down below on some advice on a second curse to play. Otherwise, I might just follow the recommended list that was put out by the company. I think it's up on BGG or maybe their website or something like that. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button if you like the series so I can know I'll continue it. Okay, so I have the woven cord here, but before I was going to craft it, I wanted to peek at these exploration cards here to see if I unlock any of the resources to make the crafting cheaper. This is a skill card, which means I can attach it to my rope. It does get discarded after you use it once, so it doesn't really make that big of a deal, but at least it's not going to take up an extra, or my last 4th spot. Okay, it's just going to go right into it by examining this one here. Spiky Hystrix. A large, disgusting insect lurks ahead. You will have to fight if you want to cross its territory. So we can fight it, drawing 4 cards, and we need 4 stars, and we would get an experience if we fought it. And I do like showing off the art on this game. Interesting looking bug. So we could fight it and get some experience. Or since I'm not really actually planning on going that way, 4 stars is quite a bit. So I think I'm just going to ignore that guy for now. It's not like a you have to do it now type of action. So let's take a peek up here. Moment of weakness. One involved character must either discard 2 cards with the keyword stamina from their hand and or inventory, or take a 1/0/1 card. Oh no. I've only got 1 card in my hand, and that's Perseverance. I think 101 is just tired, so what does it say? What's the flavor text? Thinking about all of the effort you have exerted so far fills you with weariness. We'll just take a tired. I'm pretty sure 101 is tired. Hopefully it's not one that has. I'm just going to take one randomly from the box. Okay, it does not have the icon on it, but this one's different than the other one. It's time to face facts. Your body is starting to give out as you're completely exhausted. The only thing that's going to get you back on your feet is an extended rest. While I'm here, I might need to do this rest action to get rid of it, because if we take a look at this one, it is more brutal than the other one. It's locked at 1 card. You need 3 stars. You cannot take it anymore. Every step is an immense effort, and you get closer to giving up with every passing second. 750 if you fail that. So, fortunately, I'm still here on this terrain card that has this resting place attached to it. But before I do that, we can reveal the terrain card. It's 136. There's more than one. Oh, and I was going to get a different die that's easier to see than that red one. So odd. But I forgot to do that. Let's put this other 136 back in the box. Although the snow is still deep in places, most of it has melted, leaving the soil drenched. Okay, so this just has a regular walk action on it. And I don't see any hidden numbers. I do see some animal tracks. I wonder though if, I mean, this could be a stretch. But there's kind of some rocks right here, a dead tree and a pine tree. I mean, this rock, no, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. So we have this tired state. I'm going to do this rest action here, which means we'll have to draw another 500 card because of our pocket watch. I need to get 1 star. There's no consequence for failing, so just do this rest to get rid of this tired state. So we need a star from this card, and we got a star. You can discard this during the result step, and this is an automatic success. So I think we will lose Perseverance because we've got Remember if we want to get it back, but I like having the automatic star. What does Deja Vu do again? You may discard this during the cost step of an action you're involved in order to apply the following effect. Randomly drop the 2. Oh, you get to draw from the discard pile instead of the action deck. That's right. So we succeeded on our rest action. We could level up again, but we've only got 1 experience point. So I don't think there's any cards that only cost 1 experience point. We will get rid of our tired state. Put that back in the box. And then our pocket watch is, yes, a 500. And I did go through and sleeve those after the play I'd had last night. So let's take this one. Okay. You drift into a deep slumber. 1 day has passed. When you wake up, you can only faintly remember a dream about something that could prove very helpful for your journey, but what was it? Only the active player is forced to take the following action. The involved characters may discard any number of Remember and Knowledge's Power cards from their hands. For each card discarded this way, you get 1 star during the result step of the following action. So I can do this think action, and I need 5 stars. Take 1 advanced skill card at random in the game box for free. The active player may add it to their hand or shuffle it into the action deck. Banish this. And if I fail, oh, what a drag. What was it again? Banish this. So with Remember, I could get 1 star. 5 stars is a lot for 1 advanced skill card. I don't think I want to use my automatic successes for this. So I'm not going to draw any cards because it's 0+ and I need 5 stars, so I don't have anything. The negative consequence here is just to banish the card. There was a time when I had a couple of Remembers and maybe even a Knowledge's Power in my hand all at the same time. I did forget, let me just shuffle this real quick to put these out. And there's no resource there. So I guess I could do the same thing. Walk up here and see if I get a resource from either of these two cards. It costs 2 to walk away from here. Yeah, and I'm okay with the thunderstorm because I'm not leaving the thunderstorm tile or card, terrain card. So let's go ahead and move. I'm going to use my walking stick just to make it free. So that goes down to 2. And I'll start over here again. Let's just explore this. There's nothing to observe or look at, anything on that tile. I keep calling them tiles. Terrain card. Would you look at that? What have we here? Take a 172 card and banish this. Okay, this card's called Discovery. Seems good. So 172. How many of these are there? Quite a few. 4, I guess that's not quite a few, but 5. Are these all 172? Yes. And we will let the die decide, starting with 1, going over 5. So we'll take the one on the top. Those back in the box. It says you find a local handcrafted item. Enclosed cage, and it goes in our satchel and journal. A small puzzling wooden cage with an intriguing sound coming from it. It says hiss. Okay, this looks kind of dangerous. Or is that a red herring? We can try to open it. We need 2 stars. We don't have anything with the key symbol on it. 193 and apply consequence A. Banish this. And there's a hiss sound, it looks like, coming from within. But I think that might be a... is it a red herring or is it an actual warning? Well, this goes in our satchel and journal, so we don't have to do it right now. Let me continue exploring stuff. So I need card 111. And there's only one of them. Massive boulders block the way to the east. Okay. I don't see any hidden numbers. Does look like there's something up in that tree. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hey, this is the treasure tile. I wonder if I can get them both over there. It's got to be the treasure tile. Yeah, you see the 3 little rocks, the rocks at the base. I can move the camera over. The rocks at the base of that tree. There's a pine tree up there. This has got to be the treasure tile. Okay, so we'll do that here in a minute. I think I definitely want to do that first before anything else. We've already got an exploration card down here. We've got wood there, but it's not what I'm looking for. And I actually need to move on to that terrain card in order to do the treasure map, I think. yeah, take a card whose number is equal to the number of your terrain card. Yeah, so I need to move over there. Plus 670. So that would be 781, I'm thinking. All right. Let's take a peek at this real quick before we move over there. Oh no, spider bite. Your thigh is itching uncomfortably. Examining it, you notice a nasty red spot. You must have been bitten by a spider, and you can only hope it has not laid its eggs under your skin. I would hope that as well. 0 cards, 2 successes, and I have to do this right now. If I fail, the little wound has gotten infected and you feel a tingling sensation under your skin. For each spider bite card that has been banished, randomly discard 2 cards from the action deck. Then banish this. So I need 2 successes. If I have to, I can use this or this. There would be no effect now, but future spider bites would be bad. I do need to get this fire built and the action deck restocked here pretty soon. Maybe I'll use my Deja Vu and draw 2 cards for this. Or do I want to wait for something else? I'll just draw from the action deck. I'm going to draw 2, so I want to try to make sure I get 2 stars. There are quite a few flying root cards still in this action deck, though, which could be bad. Yeah, I'm going to draw 2. So this one was first. It's the Bolas. It's 1 star. Woven basket. I love the woven basket. That really helps carry food. We are not in a good spot to craft that. This was a good draw. I'm just going to put them both back in the discard pile, though, because I can always use my remember to go back and get one of them. I shouldn't say always. If something has me randomly move stuff over to the action deck, then it would be gone. But I got the stars that I need. So that's not banished. I think it just goes in the discard pile of the past. And then we put card 142 up here. And there's only one of them. To the north stands a steep mountain wall. The terrain at its base is littered with boulders, likely because of frequent rock slides. Even as you stand here, the breeze sends a rock the size of a person's head crashing down the rock face. Yes, so this is where I wanted to go to climb up that thing. Okay, so we need 2 random level 2 exploration cards. How are we doing on time? We're still good. How about you and you? There and there. And there is stone up there, so that'll make crafting our fire up there easier. So let's go look for some treasure. We got to draw 1 card to move over off of this tile. And it's friction fire. I could actually craft this for free on this terrain card that I'm moving over to. So I am going to replace the woven cord with this. Yes. Okay, so that was our move over here. And now that I'm here, I'm gonna take a chance on this treasure map. And that is terrain card 111 plus 670 is 781. it says we could get to 781 from either 050 or 111. Or it's probably 050 and 111 because this is a 050 card. You find a trap door embedded in the ground, hidden among the tall grass. Will you be strong and brave enough to find what it conceals? You may take the following action immediately. If you cannot or do not want to, return this. Return all the cards on the board and in the past. Put a 901 card into play. Each character places their figure onto it. So this is going to open up into something else. Wow. So I would need to return this, but I'm not actually going to put it back in the box because this isn't something I have to do right now, but it says if you cannot or do not want to return this, so we go back into the box. I'm going to do a couple other things before I descend down this hidden secret trapdoor. I'm going to peek in this tree, so I have to draw one card. And it's a clue I didn't need any, or a clue, it's a curse. I didn't need any successes, so that says to draw card 133. And there's only one of them. Something is tangled in the high branches of a sparse, tall tree. It looks like a kite. Reaching the first branches to even start this climb might be the trickiest part of the ascent. Wow, it's 3+ cards. I need 2 successes. It is a climbing action. If I fall, then I'll have to take some durability hits on some items. I do have the rope. Yeah, let's do it. Do I build my fire and eat some food first? Let me look through the discard pile and see if there's any thing I want to get with remember. Maybe the woven basket. I mean, the woven basket's so good because you can put, I could carry 6 items of food inside the woven basket because I can have 7 things built into an item with the woven basket, and that's a lot of food to carry around. So I do have 4 curses out of the action deck right now. I think I'm going to try to make the fire first because I need a success. So let's see, for the rope, I need the rope to climb this, probably to climb that cliff face. And then the rope would actually also help with opening up that little trap door. Which I mean I have to do because this like random treasure map thing. Seems too cool not to try. If I fail with the fire, I guess I can always use this to just... oh wait, first I have to craft the fire. It's crafting, it's for free because there's wood there. So it's been crafted. Now I have this make fire action. I'll just draw the one card to see what I get. If I have to, I don't really want to throw this one automatic away, but if I have to, I will. So one card. I got the star. There's no reason not to add it to my hand. Unless I want that star to possibly go back into the deck. Yes. So that makes fire. And now I'm going to use the Remember to get the woven basket into my hand. So that goes into the discard pile. And now this actually goes into the discard pile also because I made the fire with it. We will eat our 3 meals here to get 18 cards back into the action deck. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17, 18. So we've got still quite a few left there. And all of these need to go into the action deck. Might make a little shorter of an episode because the cleanup doesn't necessarily need to be done on camera. I don't think people want to watch me put cards away. When I go down into the trapdoor, I could always throw a cut in as well. We'll see where we're at. All right. So now I want to do this climbing action. I'm going to use the rope. So that's going to make it that I need to draw 2 cards. And I'm starting out with 1 star and a star 7. And I only need 1 more star with 2 cards. So I think we're okay. So we'll just draw the top 2. And what do you know? Oh man, every time is when I want to keep this on the hunt, I got another really good card. It's an automatic success. Not automatic success, it's an automatic star that can help you with getting to success. Okay, so 160. Put this card over here for now. 160. There's only 1, there's no flavor text. Just a few yards from the treetop, you notice the remains of what appears to be a hot air balloon in which something appears to be glinting. You also see that a swarm of hornets seems to have made a home there. If you wish to keep climbing, take a 110, and then there's this blue banner card. If you would rather turn back, discard this. Well, there's like a hook in there with a rope. I don't have that blue banner on any of my cards. So it'd be 110 plus that, but I don't have that banner. So if I wish to keep climbing, sounds dangerous. I'm already committed kind of though. Let's try it. Take a 110 card. There's only 1. You make it to the top of the tree where the balloon crashed. All of a sudden, a swarm of golden black hornets angrily descends on you. Okay, so I need to fight them. I have to do it now. It's locked at drawing 3 cards, and I need 3 successes. Yes, they don't look very happy. I will get an experience and a 146 card. As you fight the hornets off, you hurriedly search the basket and slide down the trunk to the ground before the insects can hurt you further. If I fail this, then I'm going to take some item durability damage and a 104 card. We can fight with our walking stick. So that will make it so we don't have to draw any cards. Because it would be -4 and I'd get 1 star from that. Maybe I'll take it down to just drawing 1 card. It's getting a lot of, or using up a lot of my walking stick. So I'm going to use it. I will draw 1 card. So I've got these stars I can get from here, and it's a curse card. So I'm at 1 star. I will just use this one and take a tired state. So that makes it 3 successes. I have to randomly pick a tired state from the box and really hope I don't pull that same one. I'm trying to grab them out of the box so I can shuffle them up. And I'll take this one. All right, so this is a pretty benign one. No blue with an X, and I can rest to return it pretty easily. Not that difficult. All right, so I got the 3 successes. I can take an experience card. Okay, got an experience point. And 146. There's only 1. Grappling hook. You found a hook with several feet of rope. Oh, this is a really good climbing card. If this leaves your inventory, banish it. And it is a skill card. Oh, I can add it to this rope, right? Because it's both the keyword skill. It was 4, so that makes it 6. That's good. That's going to make this climb even better. So this card, I don't know, these 2 cards, do they just get discarded? I guess they do. You have to do them immediately. I don't think they get, or do they get banished? It doesn't really say. Like, I don't think I can keep climbing this tree and getting this same grappling hook, right? I think it's discarded. Okay, so that was the tree. 34 minutes. I'm not going to rest right now. I think I'll do this treasure map. Tile, terrain, adventure card, whatever it is. So it's a strength test and I need 2 successes. And I can make it be 0 cards, or I can make it be 1 card. I'll get 1 success from this strength on the rope, so I'll use the rope to help. And I'll draw 1 card. It's the Deadfall Trap. No reason not to put it into my inventory. And I think I'll actually craft that when I move up here. There's stone up there. That'll actually help me rest as well. Okay, so 1 star from that. The 1 star from that is the 2 stars that I needed. So what it says is return all the cards on the board, and in the past put a 901 card into play, and each character places their figure onto it. So I'm going to clean this up, and I'll put a cut in here, and I'll see where I'm at on time, see what time of night it is when I'm ready for that, to decide if I'm going to film a little bit more and edit it together, or just have another episode. So I'll either see you next time, or I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I got the board cleaned up. I really want to see what's in this trap door, so I'm going to keep going here. You make your way into a small room furnished with nothing more than a straw mattress. The stone floor is covered with strange drawings that almost remind you of the hopscotch you played as a child. So let's take a peek at that. This is going to be some kind of puzzle, I'm assuming. We've got a bunch of free things that don't take any successes to look at here. The upper left one with the map is go see, investigate. We've got the spot and observe, and then we can look in that, we can search or examine that straw. I think I'll start with the spot and observe. I don't know. The light that's coming in would be from the trap door, right? There's some kind of maybe it's eyes with a spine or something on the wall over there. I don't know. So let's do card 898. We'll see. So here we are. Maybe I'll bring it in a little bit. We're gonna do 898, this one here. And that's in my box over on this side. So I've got up to 800 in the core box. And then I've got all of the exploration cards and the character cards and the rest of the adventure cards and my weather stuff in the expansion box over on this side of the table. So I can actually reach everything and still try to stay somewhat in the camera. Pacing back and forth in the small room, we definitely feel that there is a force at work here, but you're unable to understand what for now. Okay, so there's a decipher action, I think is what it is. Yep. Measure 6 times the perimeter of the room you are in and then add 8. Take the card whose number is the result you obtained. Measure 6 times the perimeter of the room you are in, then add 8. How are we supposed to know 6 times the perimeter? Does it mean the terrain card? Let's keep looking. Let's do this 909 action up here. This will be a filmed version of me not being able to figure out a puzzle. Uh, 909. Scanning the small room, you definitely feel that there was a force at work here. That's the same flavor text. So here I can climb back outside. Or I can randomly take one advanced skill card from the game box. You may spend 4 experience points, regardless of its purchasing cost, to purchase it, adding it to your hand or shuffling it into the action deck. I don't have 4 experience points. So nothing to do there. Okay, 891. That would be cool. So even it doesn't matter how much the card actually cost. We'd spend 4 on it. So there's 891. You carefully sift through the mattress but find nothing of interest. The atmosphere in the room is strangely calming. Although the bed is rather basic, you feel that a nap here would be perfect for recharging your batteries. So, the straw mattress is surprisingly comfortable. I could rest here and return my tired state. Hey, and there's, look at that. There's, let me just go back to this view for a second. This is pretty good. There's leaves and vines here. So even if I choose not to do the resting action, and the reason I like this is because our woven basket I could craft for free with leaves and vines. So that's going to be the next action I take down here. I'm going to craft this woven basket and just get that up there and ready for some food because it's free. And that rest action also has the one red diamond on it, which is the mastery. So if I draw X number of cards, and X is the number in the red diamond, or less than that from the action deck during the cost step, and the action is a success, I can shuffle those back into the action deck. So I think there's no reason not to do this, because when we take the rest, if you look at the bottom of the card, the advanced skill cards cost 1 fewer experience point. They cannot cost less than 1. We've only got 2 experience points, but in our satchel, I've also got Prepare for the Worst, which gives me a 2 experience point discount on skill cards. So even with 2 experience points, I might be able to afford an advanced skill card. So I think we're going to do this rest action. And I'm going to draw 1 card, because if I succeed, and if I have to, I don't really want to, but if I have to, I'll throw one of these cards back to succeed on it. The 1 card I'm going to draw is going to go back into there. We'll get rid of this tired state. It's cheaper than the rest action on this tired state. We will have to draw another pocket watch card though. So 1 card is the snowshoes, which is a will card. Oh yeah, we're keeping this, because it's a will card that can get added to the walking stick. So I'm going to use this to make it a success, so I can get the rest action done. I hate using that card for this, but I want the rest to be successful. So we take a 000 card, which is going to allow this card I'm keeping. But we need to do the consequence here. before I can craft this. So I want to take advantage of this vine here to make it not free, but cheaper. Okay, so we grab this huge stack of advanced skill cards again. Shuffle it up. We're going to grab 4 at random. This will be the cards that we choose from, and hopefully we get a skill card that we can afford. Right, it's 4. Yeah, we take 4. I wish I had some more experience right now, but I don't. I've also still got this something in a cage that's making some kind of hissing sound. Stamina, stamina. Okay, skill and music. Bird call. When you hunt, you can use cards that have the music action on it. So I got spare yourself, but it costs 6. Darn. Oh, you know what? But these two, no, these two cost 4. This one costs 3. I think I'll take it anyway because it's another card in the action deck. Or do I save my experience? I don't know. I don't know what the right call is here. It does have a 7, so stars with 7 is good. It's got a half star on it. I'm gonna spend the experience. I don't know if that's the right call or not. Maybe that kind of knowledge would come with more time with the game, but it is getting another card into the action deck. So we'll spin this to experience because I get the discount of 1. It does cost 3 though, but I wish I had some cards that had the skill keyword on them that I could afford. I needed 1 more experience point to afford either of those, or that skill card that it cost 6, I think it was. So this, it's not going to go into my hand. I'm choosing to shuffle it into the action deck. All right, so the other consequence on here besides the leveling up was return a tired state. Okay. And we now, since we did the rest action, we have to draw I have to look at this every time, 500 card from the Path of Repentance expansion from the pocket watch that's in our satchel and journal. I haven't had one of these that's negative yet, so I'm sure not all of these can be positive. You drift into a deep slumber. 1 day has passed. You awaken with a peaceful mind as if everything you went through during the last few days was already a distant memory. Each involved character returns their frightened state. Each involved character that is terrified returns their terrified state and takes a 103 card, ignoring the blue X. If no character is frightened or terrified, take 1003 card, and each involved character may choose 1 card with the keyword Serenity in the discard pile and add it to their hand. Now I get the experience point. I needed you like literally 1 minute ago. So banish this, and if there's a card with the keyword Serenity, we do have 1 spot open in our inventory, and there's no Serenity cards in the discard pile. All right, so measure 6 times the perimeter of the room you are in, and then add 8. Take the card whose number is the result you obtained. What are these cards? 2x2? How big are the sleeves? 80 millimeters by 80 millimeters. Okay, so that's another question. Metric system on measuring? Maybe there are 3. Do I have a regular piece of paper? And this rule book is probably 8.5 by 11. I think they're 3 inches. 3, 6, 9, 12 times 6 is 72 plus 8 is 80. If I look at card 80, it does not have the thumbs up on it. Measure 6 times the perimeter of the room you are in and then add 8. I don't see anything on the card that would give me any indication of how big the room is. I don't know. Maybe it is millimeters. So if it's 80 and 80, 320, no, that's going to be way too big. I don't know. I do not know this riddle. I don't see anything on here that would indicate how big this little, oh wait a minute, did it say, you make your way into a small room furnished with nothing. It didn't say on the back there. I don't know if I have a ruler. I do have a ruler. Let me go to the break screen real quick while I grab it. Oop, that didn't work. They are 3 inches. How many millimeters is the actual drawing? Like 5 times 2.5. Oh, that's centimeters. 5, 10, 15. So what's 15 times 6? 90 plus 8, 98. That's in centimeters. If I did that in millimeters, it'd be 980. Does it go up that high? It was 900. Oh wait, then you have to add 8. 988? No, there's no 988 card. Nope. I don't know. Measure 6 times. Is it maybe 163, 20, 480, 488? Is it actually just 6 edges and not the entire perimeter times 6? 488. There's no thumbs up on that card, so I don't think so. So I think I'm gonna throw another cut in here, so I'm gonna have to edit this video anyway, just so that I can sit here and think about this puzzle for a while without you guys watching smoke come out of my ears. Because I'm sure there might be something that's a little interesting about watching someone struggle through, but that's got to get old probably fairly quickly. I will, before I do a cut though, craft the snowshoes. It's going to cost me 1 card because there are vines available here, but it takes wood and vines. And I'm actually going to add it to the walking stick because it is a will card. So we'll draw a card, and it's panpipes. It's music serenity, so no reason not to add it to my hand. So we will tick that up by 4. And then we've got snowshoes and some more uses on our first little item over here. Okay, so I'm going to throw a cut in real quick and think about this riddle. Well, I tried every which way. I can't find the card, so I'm assuming there's something that I'm missing, something that I haven't found yet. Maybe it's for another curse or something. But I know that it's here. And I know that this is a place that I can rest and level up. I mean, I still have the treasure map in my inventory. I don't have a key thing to open up this enclosed cage right now. Wondering if maybe I'll get some experience from this. Could always do that rest again and try to get a different advanced skill card. No, so I think I'll just climb back out. It doesn't really do much other than all of these, everything would get returned. So I will worry about returning these to the box when I'm done, and then we go back to card 111. Okay. We're not going to need the ruler. How about right there? I'm not going to go down. I'm still going to deal out a card though. I'm going to go back up to the wall. And I probably just don't even need to move that far over. I'll put you down there, and let's take this one. Anything I want to craft or anything right now? I don't think so. I don't have anything with the keyword stealth to get aggressiveness. Nope. All right, so we're going to go back this way. Let's see what this is. Torn off page. A handwritten page seems to have gotten miraculously caught in the branches of a pine-like tree. Take a 050 card and banish this. Hey, our treasure map was a 50 card. Just one? Yeah, we take one. Banish this, not discard. I put that in the wrong spot. How about this one? Come on. I think I struggled to get these same cards back in the box last time. All right. Score. Oh, Singing Madman. If you want to take the following action, you must use a card with the keyword music. I have to draw 4 cards. Don't need any successes, though. A cheerful melody resounds in the air. Take a 257 card from the adventure deck if available. Okay, so I'll put this in our satchel. It's probably not going to be going away, so we'll put it in our semi-permanent satchel book. Nice touch that they had that. I really want to know what's inside this enclosed cage. Actually, let me get this card out before I keep talking about this cage. There is more than one of these, so I wonder if we'll get a different one than what we had last time. And I don't even remember at this point which one we had last time, or if there was anything different. So same thing, odds evens. So even be this card. It looks pretty much the same to me. What did the back say? Although the snow is still deep in places, most of it has melted, leaving the soil drenched, so it's soggy. Oh, no, it's not the same. This one is much more difficult to exit off of. You have to, it's a snow walking action, which is good because we have our snowshoes now. 3 cards, 1 success. All right. Just going to go around the horn here with 3 cards. We will walk over here for 1 card. Yeah. Of course, it's a flying root. So actually, we do the action, draw the card. The flying root's going to go onto this spot. We've already got the 861 card in our satchel. And the consequence is we move and then discard this. The flying root cards are not all bad. I mean, they do have a 7 on them, and they have half stars on either side. So as long as there's not a flying root already on your spot, if you're drawing quite a few cards and you've got some items that you're looking for 7s, it's not always bad. So I know I want to go up this direction, so let's take a peek what we've got here. We do have animal tracks here. And okay, let's take a peek. Vicious bird. A very large and aggressive bird shrieks loudly as it swoops towards you. Each involved character may discard any number of cards with the keyword aggressiveness from their hand and or inventory. For each card discarded this way, you get a star during the result step of the following action. So we have to fight this guy. And I do not have... I do have an aggressiveness. That's the deadfall trap. But I think I want to craft that, right? It's keyword aggressiveness. Do I want to craft it? Let you guys take a peek at this vicious bird. I don't know what it looks like an angry vulture or something, but blue. It will make me tired if I fail. Oh, but I'll get some food from fighting it. So this is what I'm going to do then. I am going to discard the deadfall trap. If I draw a card with stealth, I can get this, because it's aggressiveness with Angika's power, I can get it back out of the... ooh, there's a lot of glare. I can get it back out of the discard pile. So I will discard this for a star. I'll use one off of my weapon here. So that gives me a star and a star 7. So I'm sitting at 2 stars. I think I'll just draw 1 card. Okay, we gotta learn by doing and another star. That's a stamina card. Okay, but we did defeat it, so we get to take a number 1 card, 001 card. So let's grab that real quick, see what we got. It's a 3/6, and it's a food stamina, so we're gonna put that inside our woven basket. Yeah, so I got a little excited earlier about the woven basket being able to carry 6 pieces of food, but I think if you put 6 pieces of food in it and then you cooked all of them at once, you would actually end up getting rid of this thing. Because the 6th one you put there, you would not be able to make this the 7 pip. And then if you cooked all 6 of the food, this would go away. So yeah, you could carry 7, but then I don't think you'd ever be able to let it go empty. Okay, so anyway, now we need card 142. And yeah, there was only one of them. And it was that steep cliff. There is a prayer action. Actually, I don't know if I've shown this card to you guys yet, so I'll just show it again. So it's that cliff. There's a prayer action and then another spot or observe action. There's stone there. There's some tracks. There's a grave site there, so we could also do the prayer action that's on the discard pile box. It's locked at 1 card with 1 success. This prayer action is 1 card with no needed successes. All right. And that particular cliff wall, so I shuffled this. Let me just get these out. Take a random, how about you? Take a real, this will be real quick. Peek at our clue card here again. There's that cliff wall. So there's that question mark little thing. I wonder what that was. Was that the hot air balloon? Maybe that's a clue, because that helps climb up that cliff wall. I didn't go see that mound with the dots on it, or that crazy looking Pac-Man statue looking thing there. All right, so I'm going to walk off of this terrain card. I'm not going to spend time exploring this stuff because I'm trying to make progress that direction. So it's 3 cards and I need 1 star. I was at 4, so I'm going to use this item for this snowshoe help here. So it's -2 cards. So I've already got the success. I need to draw 1 card. Ooh, it's the club. It's another aggressiveness. So we will keep that. That'll be good for fighting, so I can stop using my walking stick to fight with. So we move off of that card successfully. There's stone there. It would take 2 to craft the club. 2 cards to craft the club. We're not halfway through the action deck yet. Let me look in this tree. It's a card, but no successes are needed. The blowpipe. I'm not gonna use the blowpipe for now. Okay, card 137 is that tree card. There's more than 1. Okay, we've got 2. We got a 4, so that's even. So this one goes back in the box. Okay. Judging by the number of animal tracks at the foot of the cliff, this must be a game trail, and a heavily traveled one at that. All you will need to do is set up some snares or follow the tracks. All right, so we've got a hunting action that's locked with 4 cards, and we need at least 2 successes. All right. The blowpipe. I don't have any bamboo. So hunting with my walking stick is just going to give me drawing 2 less cards and 1 star. So then I would draw 2 cards for this. I don't have a fire making item right now and nothing else to help me with hunting. I could use Deja Vu to draw these cards from the discard pile. So there's 1, 2, 3 curses in here, so 2 over there. And there's 2 flying roots here, so 2 over there. So it looks like the actual action deck is slightly less dangerous than the discard pile. Yeah, that's going to give me a star and a star 7. So I'll draw the 2 cards. Did I tick the walking stick down already? I don't think so. So that goes down to 2. It's really the bow part of the walking stick that I'm using. So we'll draw the 2 cards. Well, we did draw a flying root, but we can put that flying root together with that Angika card. So that gives us 1. We got 1 from that is 2, and the 7 from that makes it 3. Probably could have done better with that, and we do have to put a flying root. I do not like that because I'm going to have to be climbing from here. I might have to move that guy. And we got the net. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's an aggressiveness / skill card. It lets us draw less cards and or use the 2 red diamond when hunting or fighting. I think we will keep our hand. So 3 stars is 2 150 cards. Let's hope we don't draw into a couple of predators here because I did not craft the club. That one and that one. Empty-handed and horned bear. So if you're bloody, then you have to discard one of the cards without the keyword predator and choose one of the remaining cards represents the result of your hunt. Shoot. Fighting the bear gives you a lot of food, but you need a ton of successes. Yeah, I'm not going to choose the bear, so we're just empty-handed. Well, that wasn't good. I think this is probably a spot where I need to get food before I venture up. And then this is going to get turned into the gold version of the card. So that's 137. Game is getting scarce and foraging among the rocks could prove to be a dangerous endeavor. They are the perfect hiding spots for snakes. So now it's a minimum of 4 successes. You could rest and return this. Why would you return this? Because that card's in the past. It would just come out again, wouldn't it? That doesn't make very much sense to me. Okay, so we have the prayer action as an option. I think that was a big miss. That could hurt in the long run. The long-term success. I still don't have another fire-making item to try to cook up the little bit of food that I do have. Let's do the prayer. Maybe we'll find wood there, and then we can craft the club for cheaper. So it's 1 card. That's the raft. I'm not going to be doing any ocean traveling anytime soon, so that's going to go into the discard pile. My hand is full. Okay, card 91. There's more than 2. There's 3. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay, it's that one. All right. The silent prayer strengthens your resolve. There's no way you're ending up like that. Take a 6/6/6 card, and after resolving it, apply the following effect. The active player may take all their character-specific blue cards and discard pile and shuffle them back into the action deck. That's kind of cool. Let's hopefully this is not that stupid specter thing again, because that was not fun, and he's back in here. I'm not going to let fate decide this time by rolling the die. I probably should. I'm doing it with every other one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, reroll 5s and 6s. Oh, geez, fate. It's a 5. It went underneath the action deck thing. It's another 5. 2. Oh! Man, 2 cards, 7 successes. Fate wants me to fight this thing at every turn, I guess. And I need the wood to craft my weapon for fighting. Okay, this is starting to get bad. I will use Deja Vu. To get 2 cards from the discard pile. I got to use my weapon for an automatic star and a star 7. And I always have this as a backup. I need 7 successes here. So, what am I going to draw? 4 cards total, maybe? 2 from the discard pile and 2 from the action deck. So I'll take 2 from the action deck first. Or do I want to take 3 from the action deck? I'm only sitting at 1 star and a star 7. 2 from the discard pile. What do I need? How many cards do I need to get 7 successes? And it's actually 6. Oh, there's a flying root on my card too. There isn't even a call. Oh yeah, 7. Drawing 6 cards, you've got a 9% chance of getting 7 successes. Drawing 6 cards is 9% chance. I don't know what I said before, but we'll take 1 more from the action deck. All right. This is risky because of that stupid flying root. It's a lucky star. This is not one of our results. We've got half. Let's just flip it over. 2 flying roots. It's revealed during the results step. There's at least 1 flying root. The action is a failure. So it doesn't matter what we got, but we do still get to keep a card. How many did we end up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have been 1 star short anyway. It's going to be a failure, so I think I'll just keep the lucky star for now. And that's all in the discard pile. So now the spirit enshrouds you on the failure. Each character takes a 102 card. How about you? Oh, it's this freezing thing again. And I have to have a fire resource in order to do it. It does have the blue card with the red X. So I have to discard a card for that. And it's a fire making kit. That's a bummer. For each skull in the discard pile, I have to immediately discard a card. We've got 3 in there. Having that hunt go awry is not great, because we are getting dangerously low in our action deck here. So I think I have finished resolving the stuff from the Spectre. But now from this one, all of my character-specific cards from the discard pile can go back into the action deck. All right, so that's 3 cards moving back over. Yeah, so I said it earlier, that flying root there. Wondering if the next action I should take is to get rid of it for when I'm climbing up. So let's look at the flying root info. 0 cards, 1 success. Move the flying root from your terrain card to an adjacent card. Have to discard Serenity or Stealth to do the other one. I have the panpipes. Let's try that one. It's 0 cards, 1 success. I'm going to discard this Serenity card. Draw 1 card. It does not have a success on it. but I want to see what this is. So I'm going to discard this success card, and I'll keep the net. So we draw an 829 and remove the flying root from your terrain card. 829. There's quite a few of these actually. These should probably be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe they should be sleeved. And we'll just roll and count through 3. 1, 2, 3. Immediately after this is revealed, banish 2 green 829 cards. This specimen is covered with a stinking purplish moss. As you examine it, your hands begin to tingle. This flying root is clearly ill, and now you're beginning to fear that it might be contagious. No involved characters may use cards from their inventory during the following action. It's a Mastery 2. It's first aid action, and I can't use any cards. It appears you reacted in the nick of time, get an experience and banish it. So it's 0+ with 2 successes, and it's a Mastery 2, so I can draw 2, but first I need to immediately banish 2 green 829 cards. And one of those actually looked better than what I drew. Fate is not being kind. There is a gold 829, so maybe we can solve the mystery of these flying root things. So because of the Mastery 2, and the Mastery 2 that I'm talking about is that little red 2 diamond, I'll draw 2 cards from the action deck, and if I pass, then these get shuffled back into the action deck. And I did not pass. So I will take that card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put the curse over there. Now the bad consequence, the tingling feeling starts moving up your arm. The active player takes a 108 card, banish this. That can't be good. We've already got 2 red cards. I'll just randomly pick one out of here. How about this one? This purplish blemishes on your skin are getting worrisome, and the green pus that they ooze is noisome. Every minute that your fever rises, you get closer and closer to potential death. You're poisoned, but there is no blue with the red X on it, so I don't have to discard any cards. I don't see a way to get rid of this, though. So that's not good. I don't know if that was worth it. Let's reveal this. Burning brush. A thicket has caught fire after apparently being struck by lightning, and the flames seem to be growing in intensity. This is giving me the fire resource. So I might as well cook while I'm here. 6 cards. I'm not going to smother it. I'm not going to... Actually, I will. So let me cook first. So I'll return this and get 6 cards out of the discard pile. Back into the action deck. Then, on this burning brush card, I'm going to do that here in just a minute. So I'll pull these out just as a little reminder that that needs to happen. I'll show you this real quick. It's a 2+. I don't need any successes to smother the brush, and I'm going to get an experience point for doing it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take that action, but I'm going to discard Lucky Star to apply a -2. So I don't need to draw any cards, and it's a success. So I'll just take the experience point. and back up to 2 experience points. Discard that. We will get card 154 out. It's only 1. A steep, forbidding cliff face towers over the valley. Both ascending and descending it would pose a serious challenge, even for the most experienced climber. If only you had the appropriate equipment, you could significantly minimize the danger. So this is very similar to that balancing card that we had on the starter island. You got to climb up, but it's a climb action, and I've got this amazing climbing item now. But what I think I'm going to do is I will do that climbing at the start of the next video, because after I cut these other ones together, I'm probably going to be at around an hour and a half. So I'm going to call that for the end of this episode, and we will pick up here at the start of episode 4. Like always, leave any comments of anything that you think that I missed, or any tips, tricks, or hints that you have about the game. I've seen some interesting stuff so far, especially during this particular episode. And we still have that weird cage with something inside of it that I think the hiss is a red herring. So I will hopefully check that out pretty soon as well. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.